having this wireless charger, so you literally set it on there.
That's right.
And you're good to go. And why is that? I mean, the reality is people are a little bit lazy, and even just plugging your phone in can take that extra step, and people don't like to do that. So I think
I don't have time to be plugging in cables, okay?
It takes like 3 seconds. So a lot of us.
But that's 3 seconds, okay?
How many people do you know who walk around with their phones not charged? I know a lot of people.
Tons of people.
Tons of people.
So how many times have you been sitting in your living room and you were maybe watching a TV and you wish the lights weren't on, but you're too lazy to get up and go flip the light switch? Hey, for those times, we have these little wireless chargers. And also, Samsung is making this beautifully designed charger. And Colin's got the black one over there. We've got the white one over here. But as you said, Colin, you know, when you go into your office, you're just going to take your phone or your home or wherever. You're going to lay it on that charger and bingo.
That's it.
You're done, right?
I think, to be fair, these things here will mean that you will forget about battery life altogether. I remember when I first started working for a company that paid for petrol, and I immediately just forgot about the petrol gauge because I wasn't paying for it. It's like, I don't have to worry about that. But if you're at work constantly, you put your phone down, it's been charging, you'll have one of them next to your bed at home. You know your phone's always going to have power in it. So
That's right.
I think these are brilliant. That's a good idea.
And wireless charging is really the thing that's coming for the future, because they are starting to build in standards-based wireless chargers into all kinds of things. My personal vehicle has one built right into the armrest. So you could be in the car, you drop it in the armrest, which is where it's convenient to get to anyway, and it's charging when you go. You could get it built into a desk, you could get it built into, and these devices, by the way, are compatible with most of the chargers out there, the standard-based chargers.
You know, it's funny. We kind of joke about it like a silly thing, but the reality is most of us have our phones on us 24/7. I mean, this is something, it's a necessity for business and for life. And the reality is you need them charged up. So it actually is pretty much one of the most important things.
It is.
I mean, but your phone's probably your alarm clock as well, right?
It is. Mine is my alarm.
Alarm clock sales must have dived since
Seriously,
smartphones.
seriously. And in fact, my alarm, not to sidetrack anything, but you notice I'm wearing my Fit, my little watch here that's a Samsung watch. So my phone integrates with that, and the alarm actually vibrates the watch to wake me up. So I don't even have to disturb any other neighbors, but that was a little sidebar there.
It's all
so,
good.
Listen, I am
We've
dying.
not been given those yet.
No. I am dying to talk about my favorite.
I know. I'm getting it ready.
Thing.
While you talk, I'm getting this ready, just so we can see, because you don't even have to tell me, and Colin, you're on camera.
That's
here.
right. We have to talk about the camera features of this phone. So first of all, I'm going to get...
He's been through this with me off camera. He's really excited about this.
I'm going to get a little bit geeky on you, okay?
Just a bit.
The phone incorporates a new f1.9 aperture lens, not only on the back, but also on the front. He knows what I'm saying. Now, let's explain what that means to him, okay? It's going to offer you much better low light sensitivity, and also, you know how when you see one of those beautiful photos where, let's say, a person's face is in the foreground and everything behind them is kind of blurred out, that's called a bokeh effect. And that low aperture lens is going to give you much better artistic kind of photos like that. So I'm super excited about that.
And, you know, also great in low light. So let's say I know you have a child who's 2.5, and I have a son who's 6 years old, or for anyone going out there taking photos in low light, I think of a birthday party. You were talking about this before. If you have candles on a cake and you have the lights turned down, if you're taking a photo, you'll actually be able to see it. So that's good news too.
Yeah, and to add on to that, they've also built in a new real-time auto HDR feature.
Okay, just to be clear, John told me that he actually sees in HDR, so he's especially excited about this.
I love HDR, and I love the fact that it works in real time. So what would happen is, if you were going to take a picture of your child and they were at a birthday party, you would be holding the phone, and as you look through it and you view the screen would be showing you the HDR in real time, so that when you snap that
you get what you see.
Okay? That is super, super cool.
I like that because I hate flashes. I think flashes ruin everything, so that's good.
You could definitely get away with not having to deploy that flash and wash everything out. Now, that's not all. More geeky stuff, okay? We also combine that f1.9 aperture lens with a 16 megapixel front-facing sensor. So you're going to be able to take super, super clear photos. And I can't stop now. It's not only f1.9 and high resolution on the rear, but also on the front. So that if we all want to take a selfie right here, right now, we're going to have that low light capability and a 5 megapixel front facing sensor, which is just fantastic.
Let's also talk about Quick Start, accessing the camera, because this has changed as well. And I know you're excited. I can show this off here. So instead of having to go in and find the camera app, you can simply go like this, and the camera opens up. So it's just a double tap to open up the camera, literally in less than a second.
Wait, you got to show something else. Turn the camera off.
Okay.
I mean the phone. Sorry, turn the phone off with your power button. Here you go. Oops, I'm sorry. I turned it off and on. Turn that off. There you go. Now double tap it. It still fires up and goes straight to the camera, and it does that even if your phone is locked with a pin. So because you don't want to. How many times?
Well, this specifically for practical applications for me. Quite often, sometimes when I'm doing things, you know, something all of a sudden is going to work. I need to get it quick, and it's quite often, you know, the camera nearest to you is the one you go for, which is always the one in your pocket. So so that in the real world is very useful.
And Colin, I was going to ask you, because I'm thinking about you and all the videos you make. To your point, I mean, this is a great creative device as well, right?
Oh sure, yeah. I mean, you know, I haven't always got my normal main camera with me because, you know, the muck and stuff in my shed is crazy. So, but I have always got my phone on me. Quite often the first attempts at anything I do are filmed on a phone. Yeah. So having it start up quickly is good, because we've been fumbling around sort of thing, you know, I'm in a weird position, I've got something hanging off, something that's about to explode or something, it's like, film it quick!
Yeah, exactly.
You've got to be ready to go.
Okay guys, I know that we could keep talking about this stuff for like at least another hour, but all good things must come to an end, so we're going to have to wrap up this post show here pretty soon.
Kind of sad.
Yeah, I know. Colin, what do you think?
Well,
Colin, anything else we're missing?
Clearly, you know, we really like it, but what does everyone else think? So I think we've got some tweets.
Do we?
Right.
We've got some tweets coming in here.
That's a great
so
idea.
how about a couple for you, Colin?
Public opinion is
couple
always
for
Amber.
Amber.
Also to people to follow us at Samsung Mobile on Twitter and use the hashtag Galaxy S6 to let us know all of your thoughts. You can keep tweeting along. All right, do you want to go first?
Yeah, go first.
Yeah, we've got Samsung Galaxy was, is, and always be the ultimate smartphone.
That's a good one.
I think that is a fan. I'm guessing they have probably used many generations of it, and they're ready to get their hands on this one.
I think that's from official Munib.
Munib.
Official Munib.
Munib.
All right.
Yeah.
God bless the internet for not actually having great names.
Exactly.
Okay, do you want to do another one?
Yeah, can't wait. Hashtag next Galaxy. I'm thinking that maybe I will fall in love with that. I presume they're talking about the phone and not one of us.
I think so.
I don't know. Could be you. You're a handsome. Last week leading up to the Unpacked event, thank you for doing that too. In the week leading up to today's event, believe it or not, you ready for this? I got the number right here.
Amazing.
We had 155,358 tweets in just the last week.
Wow.
Okay?
That's a lot of interest.
So I think we're all getting used to Samsung bringing out these fantastic new products, and clearly the anticipation demonstrates just how important Unpacked is to our entire community.
Absolutely. That's it for all of us here at Unpacked at Barcelona's CCIB Convention Center. It's been so great sharing this first up-close look at the new Galaxy with all of you, and thank you so much, Colin, for joining us.
Oh, that's all right. You know, it's been a pleasure coming, and I'll see you next time, yeah?
Okay, you guys can keep the conversation going with the hashtag GalaxyS6 and go to samsung.com/Galaxy for all the details about the new devices. Thank you all for joining us. I hope you're all as excited as we are. By the way, before we wrap, keep an eye out tomorrow because we'll be streaming live all day, more coverage and exclusive interviews from MWC.
That is going to be so much fun. For John P., Colin, and the whole amazing team here that worked behind the scenes to bring you Unpacked, I'm Amber Mack. Adios.